In sloka 11, Bhagavan says, in whatever way people surrender unto me, I reciprocate with them accordingly. Everyone follows my path, knowingly or unknowingly, O son of Prita. So here God serves his devotees if they surrender themselves to Him. So how does God serve? By removing the darkness, ignorance, and by removing the material desires. So this is how God rewards for the bhakti, for the surrender we make to God. And those who do not have faith in God, atheist, even they have to serve the God. How do they serve God? According to laws of karma. God sits in everybody. He dwells in every heart, and He knows what the actions of ours. He knows what we think. So He knows the karma we do. So He dispenses the results. So those results are as per the laws of karma. So He also serves. The atheist also is obliged to serve God's material energy. That is what He says. Reciprocate. If you do not have faith in me, you will also have the result. So even you will be serving me. So He says you will be serving me by God's material energy. And those who surrender with full heart, God takes care of us. So we need not worry about anything. He removes our ignorance. He shows us the way. He relieves us from all this material world, and He shows us the path. This is the result when we surrender ourselves to Him. And here we find how that attachment, then lust, greed are removed when we surrender ourselves, because we have Maya holds everyone. For example, the people who do not have faith in God, so Maya holds them under attachment, lust and greed, because they don't surrender to God. So if we surrender ourselves to the God, He will be serving us like a mother. Serving means showing love. How the mother shows love to the child. She attends to the child. Even the child does not child does not ask for it, but the mother protects the child. The mother sees that the child gets all the needs. So in this way, God also serves us, because we surrender to Him. We tell Him, no, I don't have anyone else other than you. You please take care of me. This is how we surrender ourselves to Him. So we completely surrender body, mind, intellect to Him. So that is what surrender. So He takes care of us like a mother to a child. And He serves the surrendered souls. Here we can talk about the Gajendra, the elephant, when it was in trouble, when it was pulled by the crocodile, it was struggling, and it was trying its best. It used its strength, his mental and physical strength, to get out of the crocodile's mouth, but it could not. So what happened? Because he was a great devotee in his previous birth, so that Vasana, he thought of God's name and he called him Adimolame. And immediately Bhagavan appeared, because Bhagavan is waiting to attend Bhakta's call. So he came there with conch and discus, and he killed the crocodile and gave moksha to God. He saved him and gave him gave Gajendra the moksha. So Bhagavan is ready to appear before devotees whenever he is in danger, but you should call him. So there are so many incidents in Mahabharata. Wherever Krishna was called by the Pandavas, he appeared there. So he likes, he loves devotees. So this is the way he serves us. So he serves surrendered souls by cutting bonds of Maya and remove darkness and bestows the bhaktas, devotees, with divine bliss, divine love and divine knowledge. So this is what he said. In whatever way people surrender unto me, I reciprocate them accordingly. So if we surrender to him with full love and full faith in him, he takes care of us. Rama told Hanuman, because Hanuman served him many times, and Hanuman was ready, always ready to serve him. So after Hanuman met Sita and came back and gave the message to Rama, Rama said, how can I repay the debt? You have done so much to me. What am I going to do? How can I repay the debt? Then Hanuman said, no, it is my duty. I have to serve you. So in some places we find Hanuman is hugged by Sri Rama. So that is the way he showed his love to Hanuman. So Bhagavan is very happy, always happy with the bhaktas, and bhaktas to be very true in their devotion. It's a very small story. A potter who used to make flowers out of clay and offer to the god, and he used to have the idol made out of clay, Malayappa Swami, and he used to offer flower to the Perumal every day. And the same place, king who used to offer golden flowers to God. And one day the king saw the clay flower on top of golden flower, and he asked the priest, why you have clay flowers? Then who made this? The priest did not know about it. So they said, no, we don't know. We offer only the flowers with fragrance. Then the king prayed to God to show that person who is offering you, and you also accept this clay flower. I want to see that person. Then God said, no. If I show him that person, he will feel bad and I'll lose my bhakta. But king went on and prayed for that. So Perumal agreed and gave him the address. And the king went in the morning and saw the potter, Kuravanambi. For the start of the day, he looked at the direction where the Tirumala Gopuram is there, and he raised his arms and he prostrated in that direction, and he said, take care of me, I am offering all my karmas, Govinda, Govinda, he said. Then he started preparing the clay. So while he was doing that and making pot, he kept on chanting Perumal's name, Govinda, Govinda. He didn't leave, he didn't take, a rest. He kept on chanting. Then in the evening again he did one more namaskaram to that direction where the Tirumala temple is located. Then he made clay flower with the clay which all got stuck to his hands and legs, and he offered it to the Perumal, and again he said, whatever karma I did today, I am offering to you. King saw all this, and king saw the flowers. When he was looking at the flowers, he felt someone was touching at him at the back. Then he turned back and he found Perumal was standing there. Then he looked at the Perumal, and Perumal was wearing those clay flowers which were offered by the potter, Kuravanam. Then he fell at the feet of the potter, and the potter said, "No, you are a king, I am a poor, very ordinary human being. You please don't do that." And he felt embarrassed. Then the king said, "No, Bhagavan has come all the way to see you." Then immediately he looked at, he wanted to see Perumal, but Perumal disappeared. He felt miserable. The potter felt very miserable, and he said, "Why Perumal is talking so much about the small service I am offering? If he keeps on doing this, then I will end up with arrogance. That should not be there. I'll develop proud in my mind. So I should not do that." Then he fell down because he was sad about it. So he fell down and he lost his life. He breathed his last. Then he attained moksha. God. So this is how Perumal rewards the devotees. The devotee, here you find both the devotees. But the potter, whatever he could offer, he did it very sincerely. And Perumal offered him moksha. So this is what happens when you show true love to Perumal.